Jensen, and I'm playing Penny Lane.
My name is Imran Sheikh, and I'm playing Danny.
I'm Tavis Doucette. I'm playing Klaus Coleman in The Girl with Her Hands in the Sand.
I'm sure we can fit something in somewhere. Are these some of your latest? Not. I'm sure I can fit the duck in somewhere.
The duck doesn't leave the studio.
Well, the ship then. I can place it right next to.
That one doesn't leave either.
Well, the abstract.
She doesn't leave either.
That's a she. Are you certain?
I paid her.
Well, do you have?
Maggie is an artist who kind of comes into a crisis of sorts and doesn't know what to do. She's kind of torn by these different motivational factors.
She's having difficulty reconciling her passion with reality. She doesn't really know how to manage her fears and her emotions in order to function in the real world, so she sort of isolates herself.
Looking at art requires a sense of imagination and emotion.
And you think I have neither?
You're a lawyer, of course not.
Penny Lane is the older sister who she really does care about her younger sister, but doesn't understand how she can just paint, how she can't make money.
We all have to move on and get back to our lives at some point. This is part of my transition. In a month or two, maybe I won't be mourning anymore. Scheduling your mourning period, how Republican.
Never fear, Klaus Coleman is here.
Never fear, I never care.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Klaus is a egotistical, egocentric being. I wouldn't call him a human because he's beyond that.
You, of all people, should be grateful and excited to know that you were a footnote in the early days of my success. Soon to be able to tell the tale of how you knew Klaus Coleman as he rose from the darkness. The light of the legend.
Listen, Klaus, if you're going to masturbate, can you do it like everybody else in the privacy of your own home?
Yeah, I don't know, he's very passionate about his art, but he's more so passionate about his art being the best, and he believes he is the best.
You know, Klaus, one day you're going to offend your own name so much, even you're going to be sick of it.
I highly doubt it.
I've been within an hour already, and I'm already nauseous. Danny he's a cool guy. He's kind of a meek guy. I think he's just this innocent guy, this innocent force that's just thinks of good, you know, doesn't think about, you know, what is the angle I need to play to get this done. I think a lot of the other characters in some way manipulate Maggie, but I don't think Danny does, because that's the kind of person he is. He's a very free-going, free-loving kind of guy.
The characters are very real and very funny, and I think a lot of people can identify with wanting to be an artist but not being sure how to go about doing that in a way that enables them to not sacrifice their art but still make a living. I think the show hits on a lot of points to the artist, and not just art but acting, and whether or not you give up the dream and you get the real job.
It's something we all go through, this struggle of, am I doing the right thing with my life? And I think good theater is a study of humanity. I think this play, with this wonderful cast, wonderful direction, wonderfully written, really studies that really well.
It's very different than most plays that you'll see in the Fringe. A lot of Fringe plays will be maybe a little more abstract, and where this is really about about relationships and about one person's struggle with the relationships that she's in.